Hi, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st to the 15th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm, which gets it seen by more people. So, thank you so very much. I wouldn't be here without you guys. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. All right. So let's see here. We are crowned with the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is really good memories from the past coming forward, things that we really want to implement in our own lives. So that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. It then moves us to the the 10 of Pentacles reverse. So we can be feeling, I know this sounds really funny because we have really good memories from the past coming forward, but we can be feeling a little bit of a generational curse coming into play. And I don't mean that in a way like, oh my gosh, you're cursed. You're not. But it's like, oh my gosh, I'm on the struggle bus. Like things are hard, it's overwhelming. There's this, there's that, you know, does it always have to be a struggle? And we can be looking back, and instead of looking at like all the fantastic things from our past, we're going to be looking at things and seeing, see, it was a struggle there for that person and there for that person, and look at this. So just be very mindful. We can also be a little bit jealous during this time. So just be aware of that, where we could be looking at people and be like, oh my gosh, they have it all figured out. And here I am struggling. No, they're thinking the same thing about you. Here you are having it all figured out, and there they are struggling. So just be aware of that. We then have the Eight of Pentacles. We are really hardworking. We're really detail oriented. We are very much, putting our nose to the grindstone and just going after the prosperity that we want in our lives. So that is absolutely beautiful. We then have the World reversed. This is going to be a time for so many of us where we feel like we need to be in the middle of everything, or we need to be living more like out loud, bigger, type of thing. And yet the world is reversed. We need to just be connecting with ourselves. It's not about the universe outside. It's about the universe within ourselves. It's about the world within us. What is right for our soul? What is right for ourselves? How am I moving forward in being empowered by me? Now we have the Queen of Wands reversed. If we have fire sign energy in our chart, if we have fire sign energy in our life, we can be finding this to be a bit difficult. But we can also, we can feel like a worker bee right now. We can feel like I'm never going to be a queen bee. I'm just always going to be a worker bee. And the Queen of Wands, with that fire energy, is, with it being reversed, it's like I'm not seeing my magic. I'm not seeing my passion. I'm not seeing my power. I'm not seeing my vibrancy coming forward. So just be mindful about this, because we can be feeling really discouraged, and then people are looking in and they're like, wow, you're working so hard and you're doing so well. You know, like there's nothing to worry about. So we can be feeling like what people are seeing or how people are treating us is quite different than how we feel ourselves. So just be aware of that. And then we have the Sun reverse, which absolutely reiterates what Spirit just said. The Sun reverse is that, the Sun is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. And it's a yes answer, right? But with it being reversed, it's like, yes, but wait. Yes, but wait. And it's going to feel like, yeah, but how long? How long do I have to be waiting for? And then we have Temperance here reversed. This is Sagittarius energy, time frame November 22nd to December 21st. And Temperance is harmony. Temperance is truth. We are ruled, not ruled, but we are represented by the Justice card in the Major Arcana. Okay? Absolutely. That's all about justice, right? Temperance is also about justice, but it is about the truth. It's about the truth of things. And we can feel right now like there's just a lie wrapped up in things. There's just a lie. And it's like, how do I let the truth move me forward? How do I step into the truth? How do I step into the power of what I want and desire in my life? And we can also be holding ourselves back, because we can be thinking and listening to other people and being like, but this is true. Like, this is it. And it's a lie to us. So just be aware of this during this time, because that's going to be very important. Now, let's see what Spirit has to say. If you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a rose in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So hit that bell notification so you're notified when the announcement comes out. And if you're interested in purchasing a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. We have here Luminous, we need to let ourselves shine. And we have here Abundance Reverse. We're not feeling abundant. It can be hard. We can be struggling. We can be feeling overwhelmed. We can be like, when is it my time to step into wealth? When is it my time to step into prosperity? And then it's also being honest with ourselves. Like, we all don't need mansions. We all don't need, to drive the latest and greatest car. What is wealth to me? What is prosperity to me? What is bounty to me? And what is it here that I have since I was little, or I've inherited either through my, past life self or through this life self, you know, kind of like issues with money or prosperity or what I value as much as money. So do be aware of that, because we're not seeing ourselves as abundant, but we are so very blessed, and we are moving towards abundance. So that's a beautiful thing, but yet there's a dichotomy here. Let's see what our chakra energy is. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is grounding, and this is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below our feet. We need to ground ourselves. We need to root ourselves. We need to center ourselves. And as we ground ourselves, as we root ourselves, as we feed ourselves and nourish ourselves, we are going to find that we grow. We are going to find that we expand. We are going to find that we feel like, oh, I can do this. But if we don't take the time to say, I need to be rooted, I need to, have the proper soil that nourishes me. If we're just telling ourselves, just go, 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 that's going to be very overwhelming. We need a bit of a gentler approach, not to coddle ourselves, not to sit there and say, oh, I need so much time, that we wind up just like, feeling almost paralyzed by it. But we need to look at things during this time and say, okay, what are my roots? What am I growing out of? What am I growing from? How do I want to move forward? And it can be looking at things and saying, okay, what do I want? Not what does everybody want of me? Because that can also be it. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be inheriting. This is how I'm supposed to be moving things forward. I don't want it. I don't want it like that. I want it my way. It brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Eight of Swords reversed. We need to be mindful that we're starting to see things very differently, right? We're starting to come out of this place of being trapped in our own mind, being very overwhelmed. And then we're just going to say, kind of like, screw it. I'm going to go after it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to just go. And we're going to go from one extreme of like a paralyzation from fear, or fear in one way or another trying to stop us, to just like being reckless. So just be mindful about that, because if we then turn and do like, a complete 180, to complete turnaround, and then say, oh, well, I'm just going to go, and then something happens because we were being reckless, and we're like, see, that proves that I should be ultra cautious all the time. It's like, well, no, we just went from one extreme to another. So do be mindful about that. With the Six of Cups crowning everything, even though we do have a lot from the past coming forward, especially with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, we have the Six of Cups, and this is really good childhood memories. This is really good things from our past coming forward. And it's like oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you've got this type of energy. Or don't you remember this beautiful thing? Or don't you remember that beautiful thing? Or don't you remember this exquisite memory? And those things are going to come forward, and they're really going to empower you and embolden you. With the 10 of Pentacles reversed, though, it's around prosperity. It's around success. We can feel frustrated with ourselves. We can also want to be recreating, if we had a really good childhood, or we had this like lusciousness in our childhood, we can want to be creating that and feeling like, I'll never get there. You'll never have anything exactly the same as it once was. It's also, that beautiful cloudy over by memory type of thing. But look at yourself. Look at all your hard work. Because the Eight of Pentacles is like, you're not afraid of hard work. You're not afraid of being determined and being focused and being, practical about things. But it's also being practical about what's right for you. Maybe the things that are coming forward from the past that are making you so happy, it's like, it's not that you have to replicate that perfectly. It's that you start to find bounty within yourself, and you start to say, oh, but that energy was beautiful, and oh, but that laughter is what I want, that joy is what I want, that feeling is what I want. The world here reverse, it's not about everything else, and we're going to kind of get caught up in, oh, it's about obtaining this and obtaining that, and doing this, because again, the 10 of Pentacles reverse is also jealousy coming forward, and we get jealous just by watching TV, and like, oh, people have this and people have that, and oh, look at that fantastic job and that magnificent thing that they got seemingly without any effort. And the world reverse is like, don't look at the rest of the world, look at you. Look at the world within you, within your gut, within yourself. Look at you. With the Queen of Wands reversed, we need to start seeing our magic and our fire. Now, this can also be that we can have a bit of a temper around what we are passionate about, around our work, how we are moving things forward. So just be mindful about that too, that we can be being really harsh on ourselves and really intense with ourselves during this time, but we can also be negating our own skill, our own magic, because it's like, oh, well, it just comes too easily. Or like, oh, well, of course, everybody can do that. And it's like, no, not everybody can. Libra, give yourself credit where credit is due. The sun reversed is just a sense of this blazing beauty coming forward, but it's not yet. And I know we're going to say, but if not now, then when? If not now, then when? Like, when is this beauty going to come in? It doesn't mean that every moment of every day from X point out, when we have the sun in the upright position, everything's going to be perfect. What it means is that certain things are going to start falling into alignment. Certain things are going to start, being like, oh, wow, that's beautiful. Or, oh, well, I can do that. Or, oh, yeah. And we step over a hurdle, or we step over, we step into a milestone or through a milestone that we didn't even know we were going through. And that's a really big deal. So just be aware of this, that we're going through a milestone. This is a time of like kind of learning how to walk, right? With, the falling and the having to get up and the determination and the focus. It's a huge milestone that can be seen as something that's so frustrating or so, overwhelming. Temperance reversed. We need things to be in balance. Why? Because first of all, we're Libras. We like that. We like it that way. So if we can just say that about ourselves, like, I like it that way. I like things being in balance. I like things being in harmony. So that's going to be really important here, just to say that to ourselves. And then with temperance reverse, it's like, okay, what is out of balance in my life? And it has to do with the truth. It has to do with the truth. What is true for you? What is out of balance in your life that is true for you? It's like, this is part of who I am. This is part of what I need in my soul and myself and my life, but it's just not there. So just be aware of this. Our subconscious spirit message is nature. We need to get out into nature, and we need to embrace our own nature. Our subconscious chakra message is relationship. And this is the sacral chakra. So it is embracing our relationship with others, our relationship with ourselves, which can be something that we overlook. The sacral chakra is our creativity, it's our sensuality of being. And so really embracing that with our, platonic relationships, with our intimate relationships, that's going to be important and beautiful. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of, and that's fear. And I mean, that gets everybody, Libra, but be mindful of fear here with the moon card. This is also Pisces energy. Time frame, February 19th to March 20th. This Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is the ruler of the unseen world. Okay. We're ruled by Venus. We love love. We love love. I mean, Libra, seriously, one of the things, like, it's funny because you and Taurus are both ruled by Venus, but both of you take it and run with that energy in, like, I want to say completely different ways. Here with Neptune coming in and fears coming in, we can have a heightened sense of nightmares around what we love and around what we, or daydreams about just like everything going wrong, chaotic thoughts coming in, intrusive chaotic thoughts. So just be mindful about this, and especially since we love so deeply and we just love love. We love love. We love beautiful things. We love love. And we want it to stay all roses and sunshine. And I'm not trying to make us sound, like shallow or anything like that. But no, this is just who you are. So accepting it and saying, yeah, this is who I am. I love this stuff. That's awesome. I mean, it's beautiful. And so just knowing here that fear can come forward, and if we don't address our fears and say, okay, this is what I'm afraid of, or this is what I'm angry about, or this is what's overwhelming me, and say it to ourselves, we don't have to like confess it to the world. We just need to say it to us. And then all of a sudden, our fears won't have to kind of like bleed out into our dreams or our daydreams and stuff like that. So just be aware of that. Our subconscious tarot message is the devil reversed. Now we are looking at, well, this is also Capricorn energy. Okay, December 22nd to January 19th is the time frame, but devil energy reversed is releasing a lot of manipulative energy that has been around you. Okay, but it's also looking at things and saying sometimes things just need to be chaotic. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, do we like that? No, no, we don't. We don't like that. We want things to be perfect and lined up in just the way that we have envisioned them. But here with the devil reversed, it's like, I do not need things to be perfect. Chaos isn't everything. And honoring that chaos is going to be important. Okay. It's not trying to escape from that chaos, which can lead to addictions. Either the addictions that we think of when we think of addictions, or addictions where it's like, oh, I do this so well that everybody praises me. But if I don't do it this well all the time, it's just, it's not good for me. So like I berate myself, I'm angry at myself type of thing. So just being aware of that is going to be really, really, really important. And a sense of it doesn't also need to be labeled, right? The devil is a label. The devil made me do it, right? Isn't there like a song that goes like that and it's saying that is that. But here it's like there's chaos in everything in life. And I'm now starting to see a kindness within myself towards what cannot be controlled. All right. Because Capricorn energy is ruled by Saturn. Saturn loves control, spreadsheets, organization. That's their thing. And here it's like, maybe I lighten up on that a little bit. Not fully, not fully, because I can just hear somebody watching going, no, but like just a little bit. All right. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Libra, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.